Hello everybody, we're back at the table. Yay for us! I should close the window, it's a little windy. The time has come. The time has come. For me to close the window, but also for another thing that you can tell by the title. The time has come to say goodbye to our dear Atte. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, for those who are unaware, Atte is one of the lovely stars of Night Update. And recently, not recently, but in December, sorry, let me backtrack. Let me just tell a story properly. So, I was gifted some spider plants last year. And those spider plants were doing their spider plant thing. And one of them, Samson, began having these little baby buds that offshot. And also last year, my brother got engaged. So we were like, oh, that would be a nice little gift to give them, to give them a plant, a spider plant, especially because spider plants are pretty low care in the grand scheme of things. So I thought that'd be a cool idea. So they visited at New Year's, and we were going to give it to them, but they were like, no, you can, like, if you want to, you know, take care of the plant until the wedding, and then give it to us then, that'd be really cool. And I was like, you know, sure. And so then Atte was in my care, and has been, for the past 6-ish months. And now the time has come to prepare Atte for their new home. So I'm sad to see them go, but I knew what I was getting into when we started this. So there's a couple things we have to do. Hopefully Atte's in the frame. A couple things we have to do is prepare a box for Atte because we're driving, so I'd like to not just put this as is in my car. So I'd like to give some protection to Atte, also like make the box look nice and that. So I have this box here that I'm going to kind of tape, re-tape, like to get this wall, and then just like saw the top off, so that way there's like protection, but it's not too crazy. So I haven't figured out the best way to go about this. I think this flap can for sure go. I'm just gonna start sawing the cardboard to start. It's really bittersweet to say goodbye to Atte. I knew what was going to happen. I always knew what was going to happen, but this is just a first time for me. I'm just not, not used to this. I've never, normally when plants leave the table, they go to, the farm and all that kind of stuff, and they don't exactly, they go to the big garden in the sky, if you know what I mean. So I'm not quite used to saying goodbye to a plant in a non-terminal way. Not to say that I'm not thankful for that, to clarify. I'm appreciative that this time around is non-terminal. Terminal. I'm thankful for that, to clarify. How's the angle doing? My tripod is, like, awful, so the phone is tilted. Sorry. So this is the general idea. And then Atte goes in, and but it's way too tall right now, so I'm gonna start by sawing it down a decent ways. Just to, off the bat. Saw it down. And don't worry, I'm gonna try to make it look as nice as possible. Also, by the time that you're watching this, the wedding's already happened, Atte is already to a new home. I'm gonna see if I can get, at least, at minimum, a picture of my brother and soon-to-be sister-in-law with Atte. If not, a little, video introduction to slot at the end of this video. But we'll see. I imagine they're going to be kind of busy because, they're getting married. So I don't know exactly how much time they're going to have to film a silly little video with me about me giving them a house plant. So Anybody watch any good movies lately? I really want to watch Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. If by the point this video comes out I have not watched Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, I might not be alive. This might be released posthumously because goodness, not a soul on this earth fathoms how badly I want to see Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And you know, Emmy has tried to empathize with my pain. But empathy only gets you so far. Because I still need Addie to, like, is that good? That actually might be good as is, because then it offers, like, protection. I think that might be good as is. Okay, so this is the drip, this is the fit, as they say. So I think what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, masking tape this edge to just make it, like, not pokey and that. Oh, this is the really fun game that everybody plays all the time. Of, like, where is the edge of the masking tape? Kitters is here too. Just that we're aware. Kit Kat's right here, off frame, and Twiggy was around. Just so that everybody knows. I really hope I'm in frame. It would be really sad if, like, things just didn't work out the way I wanted them to. It's not. I laugh at my own jokes, which I think is a good quality. But I realized as those words came out of my mouth, I think that's what everybody's going for, kind of all the time, is like, sure, I sure hope it goes the way I want it to. I think that's just a life thing in general, not just, you know, trying to find the edge of the masking tape. I found it, but it's just a matter of which way it goes. Come on. Oop, oop. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. Ooh, you want to reveal your secrets to me? Just takes a little bit of convincing. Okay, so now... Anyway, so yeah, Marcel. So for those who don't know, Marcel is a shell, and he's got shoes on. For just those unaware, for those living under a rock, or should I say, a shell. And I really want to see it, but the problem is, my theater probably won't get it, because we are a relatively, like, we're not the largest community, and I don't know how much demand there is for Marcel in my city. Which is really just so terrible that people aren't as invested in Marcel as me. I think that when, not if, when I establish my one world order, in which I am the governing body and, like, I'm the one who, like, decides things, I feel like we are going to have to really work on the enthusiasm for Marcel going forward. It's also, this is just like a fun fact. This is for Jadia if she's watching. God bless her heart if she is. I don't know how many people keep up with me these days. This feels like keeping up with the Joneses at this point with me, because I've just been, like, rattling off videos for, like, 9 years. So I feel like people who still watch consistently at this point are either just, like, so invested in the parasocial bond they formed with me, or they know me in person. And I feel like it's majority they know me in person. I know there's one guy named Bob, person named Bob, sorry, who, like, I just have no clue who they are. They really are invested in Alphabet Town, and I appreciate that, because Alphabet Town is kind of my magnum opus. But, like, I have no clue who Bob is. And, you know, if you're still watching, Bob, I respect you. I see you, love you, respect you. I appreciate that you're sticking around. Okay, so that's done. And, like, I don't want to cover up the front flap till I'm done with the inside. So I've got tissue paper to, like, cushion the inside and like make it all nice. So, okay, so before the tissue paper, I'm gonna make a little stick to put in here that's like, hey, I'm Addie, I need blah blah. So I need toothpicks, or a toothpick, not multiple toothpicks. Ooh, that's real angled. That's bad. Can we get it better? Oh, say hi to Kit Kat. The answer is not really. Oh, hey, that's not too bad. So as long as the camera just stays there, we're fine. Come on, give me a toothpick. Thank you. So, I'm thinking there should be glue in this cupboard. Why did the markers fall out? I literally didn't ask them to. Actually, there's probably just glue in my backpack. That's probably easiest, because that one's actually open. It's crazy that I don't need, like, a backpack for September now, because there's just no school anymore. Kit Kat, don't go in the cupboard, I swear. A fun fact for everyone. I have used this Rogue One pencil case for all of high school. Because I used to have Phineas and Ferb pencil cases from, like, grade 2 to grade 8. But I guess that was... I don't know. I don't know if it was a combination of, like, it was just time. We just all collectively understood. Are you telling me the glue's not in here? Oh. Anyways, I don't know if it was a collective, like, my mom just bought me a new pencil case, so I used the new pencil case. Is this... Which one's the open glue that I've, like, used? There's only one glue stick in here, never mind. I thought I had two. I wonder if someone stole it. Anyways, I'm using sticky notes just because they're blue and, like, fun, and I didn't want to cut up just white paper. I hate that. Okay, so I think it was a combination of, like, my mom just ended up buying me a new one, and it was just like, I'm content with this. I think that, like, it can be time for me to get a new pencil case. Because it's not like I was self-conscious. Well, that's a lie. Everyone's self-conscious when they go into high school. I should glue on the cardboard so they don't get on the table. Everyone's kind of self-conscious when they go into high school. And, like, if you're telling me that you went into high school completely without a shred of, like, pondering how you were going to be perceived and how others were to perceive you, you are lying to me. There's at least in the back of your mind, like, I consider myself a very, like, a person who sticks to their own way, and I don't bend for others in the sense of, like, what's popular, what was normal. Like, I was, like, going all frickin' in on, like, Kirby stuff in like, junior high, and that. I had a Phineas and Ferb pencil case in junior high, in middle school. Like, I consider myself someone who is very confident in my choices. But still, there is this shadow of, like, that was the identity I embraced, ergo people, like, there was this, like, mutual little respect for that. This is the little sign I made for Addie to go in here, so. Boop. Oh, now it's tissue paper time. But anywho, so, like, regardless, I had a Star Wars pencil case in high school. I'm not even that big of a fan of Rogue One. Like, I was big into Star Wars as a kid. And, like, I still appreciate it now, and, like, it's still fun. Not a big fan of, like, modern releases of Star Wars. I really enjoy, well, the thing is, I've only seen all the new Star Wars movies once. But I remember really enjoying Last Jedi. I would have to, like, rewatch it, but I fell into the camp of actually enjoying Rian Johnson's take on Star Wars. And Rise of Skywalker was not very good. which I think most people, even if you didn't like Last Jedi, I feel like you could, there was an amount of, you could understand that Rise of Skywalker wasn't exactly the conclusion you were hoping for. But anyways, this is very, very, not tangenty, but just like, not important to the argument at all. Anyways, I've only seen Rogue One once, so it's really not like that special or important to me. So I'm going to use plastic bags with holes in them to fill the rest of the space, just to make sure that there's no movement, no concerns for Addie's well-being in transport. I am the one driving, so like I will be taking care of my baby boy all the way along. But you know, you take as many precautions as you can as a parent. The garbage. What the heck, guys? Can you not while I'm filming? Can you guys not like hiss at each other? Like what the heck? I tell you. I don't know what I actually am telling you, but I'm telling you. So, anyways, I'm not even that big of a fan of Rogue One, but it's cool. Not crazy, but can you not lay on the tissue? Jocelyn's sitting on the tissue paper, like the extras. You can't do that. No, you're gonna get the tissue paper all greasy and yucky and cat. Step back. Anyways, everything's great. As they say in the Muppet movie, or I think it's just called The Muppets, not The Muppet Movie, to clarify, because The Muppet Movie and The Muppets are different things. One of them is the first one, and one of them has Jason Segel and Amy Adams. So anyways, as they say in The Muppets, everything is great, everything is grand, I've got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand, everything is perfect, it's falling into place, I can't seem to wipe the smile off my face, life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. And I believe that. I believe that. This is an interesting technique I'm going for. This is a very interesting technique I'm going for. The cats are just really just out and about roaming. Like, I get that I'm the only one home, but it's still just very strange to have them so invested in me at this current time. Okay, so I have made a slight, not error, but I certainly could have planned something a little better. Okay. I can't rip this tape. Why did I even think about ripping it? Okay. Okay. We're just gonna... There we go. Because the goal is like they can just cut down this seam and then open it and then Addie's there. Because it's not like you can like fish in and reach them out, because there's also like a little... Shoot! There's also a little plate for Addie. Anyways, I feel so absolutely chaotic in this video, and I don't quite understand how I've managed this. No. Everything's fine. Guys, the Muppets said everything was great, everything was grand, and then I've got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand, and I believe them. I believe Kermit. guys. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but I believe karma. The Muppets are so hype. I forget who in my life recently didn't like the Muppets. My English teacher. He's a natural born hater. But anyways, he hates the Muppets. He doesn't like the Muppets, and I'm not a violent person in practice. I do a lot of like air punches and like I'll fake. I'll be like violent for like the bit. That doesn't sound good. But anyways, I don't have any actual violent intention towards anybody. But there was just a little bit of me that wanted to like throw my desk over and be like, "What the heck did you just say to me? You said you don't like the Muppets?" And like cause a scene, cause a ruckus. This is my punishment for being so chaotic, is that I can't find the tape end. Come on. Yay! Sure. And then the goal now is to like take the inside and then all the way down and underneath. Not too shabby. And then just for the sake of consistency of presentation, which is very important here, as we all know, none of my projects ever look janky or homemade. They always look completely professional. I am lying to you. Just so that we're on the same page. But just for sake of consistency, I feel as though Jacob and Brenda are not exactly going to mind. They don't strike me as the kind of people who will mind the presentation. The chair fell. Gosh. Wow. What a morning. Well, he's all ready. So, well, this isn't where the video ends. There will be some kind of thing. Even if I can't get a picture or a video of them with Addie, I'll throw in something else. So yeah, that's it for me now. Okay, so hi everybody. So I was able to get a picture, so yay for me. This is them on their wedding day. A video was a little ambitious, so I didn't do that. I did give like a little, it wasn't exactly like a toast or anything like that, but I did give a little like speech presentation with Addie to explain to the other guests there the story behind Addie, and you know, make a larger deal out of me gifting them with their first child together, which I think is a big deal, and especially because it is my dear Addie. So yeah, the wedding was great. They're currently off in Hawaii, so congrats to them. Congrats to the newlyweds. All the best to Jacob and Brenda. So I have been assured that Addie will be taken care of for that week, be in a safe place, staying with Brenda's sister. So yeah, that concludes this video. Yeah, there won't be any kind of like, I mean, Addie didn't die, so yay. We completed the goal. It's strange to say goodbye like this because this is the first plant I've done so with. I mean, it might not be the last, I guess, but we'll see what the future holds. But all the best to you, Addie, in your new home. I know it'll be an adjustment, but you're a big brave boy, and I know you'll be able to make me proud. So hope you enjoyed the weird chaos of me getting Addie to this point. So yeah, that's it. Toodles.